the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5 with Clark Gable and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Hart. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. A look at the Nuggets. Right now trailing 3 games to 1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into this series.
And Kevin, it's make or break time for them now. They've got to win these next 3 in a row. But they do have 2 of them at home, so it's not out of the question.
Not by any means, Steve. I mean, I know they feel like they're still in this, and they are. If they can not only win this game, but win it big, that might swing a lot of the momentum back their way, and Game 6 will become very interesting at that point.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
That's good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles the team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Big Smooth. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And then Porter drops them both. Edwards against Porter. About a minute played so far here in the first. That's good.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He told his players before the game that they need to treat this the same as if it were an elimination game for them. He said, when you've got an opportunity to close out a series, you've got to take advantage of it. He wants to finish this thing right here and now. Those are wise words, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Gets the bucket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Parks. They get a hand on it. Here's Pondexter. Here's Roberts. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Porter with the steal. Makes the lead pass.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Roberts defended by Parks. No good for Big Smooth.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
There's a screen. Pass to Porter. Here's the franchise. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
There's Big Smooth, guarded by Jordan. Passes to the machine. Backs him down. Misses off the right eye.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Kept alive. Here's Big Smooth.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder, but he is.
Yeah, you got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Here's Roberts. He's got 7.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the Machine, and he's good on the 3 ball. The Machine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the pass to Parks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Edwards against Porter. Knocks it loose. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break moves, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Pondexter, the pass to Parks. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Nuggets. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Johnson. Up top, Edwards. And there's the whistle, fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line. You're right, they've been shooting lights out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Kevin, they're playing with tremendous confidence right now.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pondexter with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pondexter kicks to Gordon. The dish to Pondexter. He passes to Parks. Feeds it to Pondexter. Pocket 6. Up and in on the layup. Pondexter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing him to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Here's Edwards. Trying to get open is Johnson. Edwards, that's good. He has 7. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Pondexter, who's guarded by Johnson. Edwards against Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 6.
Well, we recognized the advantage size-wise, and we went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, the double clutch. And foul call. As he misses, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at Johnson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Seems like he's taken it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
Both free throws good from Edwards. So it's Denver now. 6-point game. Westbrook passes to Murray. It's Brown on the rim. Here's Murray. Edwards defending. Murray, no good. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Randall passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
They set the pick. Poked away. And Gobert gets to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
They kick out to Brown. Off the left rim and up.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Here's Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
For 3, Gordon, good. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
What a huge play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Kicks it to Conley. Pass to Randall. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Count the bucket. Denver leading by 3. And he brings it home with one hand. Nice odds and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
It's blocked. Outside Westbrook. There's a good screen. Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. Offline with his 3rd.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Here's Ingles. Second chance shot. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, he really bungled that thing.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Dishes it to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray the pass to Brown. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Westbrook with the nice bucket inside. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards passes to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Gordon outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as a...
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And the Nuggets got what jumps out to you, numbers-wise.
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. He's out there with Conley, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Back to Conley. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Westbrook drives in. There's the pass to Conley. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, every once in a while, they'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Timberwolves trail by 10. passing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Robbins can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 6.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Westbrook against Johnson. Roberts pass to Reed. From outside the arc. That's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Murray. Contact passes to Murray. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Johnson. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the paint, Garza. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Contact passes to Porter. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from the machine. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Minnesota calls timeout. Look at the franchise. What a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Reed, defended by Parks. It's tipped. Johnson outside. And that one's good. Denver leading by 9. Passes it to Conklin. The franchise. Pass to Porter. He kicks it to Pondexter. And it's Speedy with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 5 to shoot. Pondexter is guarded by Johnson. Here's Parks. And the shot no good, a bit short.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
On the wing, Johnson. And it's good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pondexter kicks to Roberts. Johnson left side. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
A lot of action in this one for Johnson. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. He's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Gordon's checked in for contact.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And so he makes both from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The pass to Big Smooth. Roberts. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's rejected. Here's Parks. And that one's good. The franchise has got 11.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them. Roberts, defended by Parks.
He feeds it to Johnson. He passes to McDaniel. They get it back. Big smooth. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Nuggets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run on the wing. Johnson. Robots. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
No good from Parks.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
There's the feed to Johnson. Robots. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Parks.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open...
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Big Smooth. That one a little long. Denver leading by 5. And it's Gordon penetrating. He dishes it to Roberts. Right through the knee for the layup. Roberts got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
The machine passes to McDaniel. A stupendous finish in traffic. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pondexter off a pick from Gordon. Pondexter dishes to Gordon. What a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Clark. I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Johnson outside. Pass to the machine. It's stolen. Here's Roberts. 11 points in the game. Gordon kicks to Pondexter. There's the dish to Porter. It's up a 3. Can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Passes it to Big Smooth. Rejected by Porter. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. 11 points in the game.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Pondexter, the pass to Parks. Feeds it to Pondexter. Three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. The pass to Big Smooth. Johnson outside. Roberts. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they have to build up a lead? And here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Roberts. Here's the machine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The machine's got 5.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Kicks to Porter. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Big Smooth got 6 rebounds in the game.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Pondexter dishes to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. That's 12 points for Mr. Perfect.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Edwards. It's 2-on-1. Pondexter kicks the Wow. It's not possible. What we just thought was that possible.
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
For Minnesota, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Pondexter, the pass to Roberts. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a few more points over their lead with the time.
Here's Pondexter. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And so we conclude the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We welcome you back here. Here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Clutch out there with Porter. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's the franchise. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And the shot is good. The Nuggets leading by 10. Dishes it to Porter. He kicks it to Pondexter. Off target from outside.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Parks passes to Pondexter. Minnesota with the rebound. Big Smooth got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Johnson. Now he passes to the machine. Swiped away. Porter with it. Now defended by Edwards. He feeds it to Porter. And blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Parks. 5 on the clock. And they'll keep possession.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts. They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want.
Johnson up top, defended by Pondexter. Edwards can't hit. Denver leading by 13. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Jukic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
The Nuggets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Pass to Parks. The feed to Roberts. He dishes it to Pondexter. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Pondexter's got 16.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's the machine. He has 5. Here's Big Smoot. Oh, rim is shaking.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway. Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Good on the shot. And it's 7 points for the machine.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Pondexter with it. He's got 16. The dish now to Roberts. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Passes it to Porter. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Timberwolves trailed by 11. Now the pass to the machine. Now Edwards, defended by Roberts. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's the machine. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The machine's got 9 points. Westbrook against Johnson. Pass to Parks. Feeds it to Westbrook. And again, Denver no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. The Nuggets leading by 9. The shot's good from Parks. 13 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Johnson outside.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge them at that range. Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Here's Parks. And you know that's going to be goaltending down there, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Minnesota making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Brown against Edwards. Cloak loose. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. That's the bucket. points for Clutch. I'm breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing every defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Johnson is checked in for Edwards. Brown dishes to Roberts. The kick out to Brown. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Roberts. He's covered by Murray. Johnson outside. Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
The kick out to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-point. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Johnson, the pass to Randall. Back to Johnson. Roberts, wide open. That is good. 8 points for him. Westbrook against Johnson. Westbrook passes to Murray. Inside. Here's Roberts. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Reed. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Conley kicks to Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. Brown dishes to Porter. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Johnson. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Conley off the pick from Randall. Conley with it. Picked up by Brown. Reed. They grabbed their own miss. Johnson can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 12. Roberts passes to Westbrook. Johnson right side. 9 feet out. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 16. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Edwards, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Roberts, defended by Parks. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Westbrook, here we go. It's stolen. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Edwards. Johnson left side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Murray, defended by Randall. Murray, good. He has 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Down low, here's Reed, and there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's the franchise, defended by Randall. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And that's now 18 points for the franchise.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Edwards passes to Johnson. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. And pushing it up, here's Denver, here's Parks, and it's sent back by Randall. And they're pushing it up. And here's Edwards, 11 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark's passes to Westbrook. Here's the franchise. Kicks to Porter. And there's the pass to Parks. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook will put good. To the inside. The franchise is guarded by Johnson. Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Pass to Randall. And a strong finish with 2 hands. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Porter kicks to Roberts. And he dunks it down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail. Fighter here, but you never know. Timberwolves trail by 12. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Johnson. And it's Gobert in at the 5. From the baseline. And stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Roberts. Oh, yeah, what a play. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys. Wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Roberts got 4 points in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Murray, the pass to Parks. Gets it to go. The franchise has got 20.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense. Probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
To the middle, Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Pondexter dishes to Roberts, and he drops him away up off the glass. Roberts got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Passes to Edwards. He passes it to Ingles. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Pondexter the pass to Murray. Dishes to Porter.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving them.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Ingles passes to Johnson.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both. The Nuggets leading by 14. He kicks the point. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Powell. Now, folks, that was just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
Come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Finish off the break.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint part. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Randall passes to Edwards to stop the run. No good from Randall. For Denver, they've won 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Here's Jukic. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run. Guys, they're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Tipped away. Porter against Edwards. Robots. The pass to Randall. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. The Nuggets leading by 22. Here's Jukic. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Good. And that's 21 points for Mr. Perfect.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Down low, here's Edwards, and the rejection by Porter, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. He's covered by Brown. Pocket 6. Ingles. Another miss by Minnesota. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Nuggets making a change here. Steve, they are in complete control.
But everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Lays it up and banks it in.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
It's Brown with the drive. Great tee that time from Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ingles, he's covered by Brown. Outside Conley. Robots, above 3. There's the block, but he stays with it. The second chance effort. Bank shot, no good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Jukic, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. They set the screen. Robots. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Outside Conley. Pass to Ingles. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved. That's his forte. Finding that angle and then aggressively attacking the rim.
Garza, defended by Sarge. Passes it to Ingles. Garza. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And Denver has possession. Now Murray. Jordan up top. Knocked away. Six on the shot clock. Now the pass to Conley. Brown outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now here is Conley. Garza. A three-pointer off the mark. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
Brown, the pass to Murray. Here's Concat. Tries to save it, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Concat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown, the pass to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Inside. Pass to Sarge. He passes to Conley. Now Murray. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Minnesota shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Ingles passes to Johnson. Denver's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Brown. Pass to Murray. He feeds it to Brown. Passes it to Sarge. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. Sarge has got 4 points in the quarter.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Here's Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And the pass to Conley. The feed to Jordan. He dishes it to Westbrook. Pass to Sarge. Back to Westbrook. Expanding his range. The shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the pick. Here's Ingles. Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. The dish to Brown. Back to Jordan. Feeds to Westbrook. He passes it to Conley. Brown outside. Shot from free throw range. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Reed.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Here's Brown. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. .23 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Reed from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. You know,